Hello all! Time for another deeper look into my collection. Today we're gonna take a look at my Scott Adkins collection. So, let's just get into it. First one I have is Black Mask 2, Hong Kong edition, where he's one of the bad guys. Totally forgot about this actually. I had to look. I organized all my movies in the way that, or in the years that they've been released, so I had to check IMDb. Yeah, been a while since I've seen this, and completely forgot Scott Adkins was in it. Unleashed, he's one of the fighters in the pit fighting Jet Li. Small role, which will be said in quite a lot of these movies, or some of them at least. Undisputed 2, without a doubt the first movie I ever saw him in and started paying attention. Really good movie. Major upgrade since the first one, and yeah, it's just, I wish Michael and Scott would make more movies together, kind of like this. They've made a few, but not too many, and a lot of cases when Michael finally makes a movie, they only get a DVD release. So I don't care about that, or them. Bourne Ultimatum, small role, almost not worth mentioning. Shepherd, or Death Shepherd, against Van Damme. Haven't seen this in ages. Don't remember it all that much. If I had it on Blu-ray, I bet I would have watched it since. But it's DVD. It's one of the very last Van Damme movies that don't have a Blu-ray release at all anywhere. So, yeah. Next up, X-Men Origins Wolverine. He's the stunt, or he's the one that actually plays Deadpool with his mouth shut or sewn shut. And I actually saw an interview with him recently where he was actually saying that the reason why Deadpool has his mouth sewn shut was because by the time Scott came in to film his scenes, Ryan Reynolds had already moved on to his next movie project, so he couldn't come back. So instead of waiting for Ryan to get some spare time, they just went ahead and sewed his mouth shut and moved on that way. Now, how true that is, I don't know, but he's saying it in the interview, so must be true. But I found that quite interesting, that that's the reason why they did that. Ninja Combo Pack. First Ninja, second Ninja. I don't know why they put the second one on top and first one on bottom. Now, the first Ninja, I sadly didn't care that much for the first Ninja. The second Ninja, way better. Hope for a third one in the same style as the second one, but yeah, second one, the better one. Undisputed 3 might actually be my favorite of the Undisputed movies. Really good movie. Shame it took as many years between 3 and 4. And I hope we do get another sequel and it doesn't take as many years. Second time with Van Damme, Assassination Games. Again, bad guy. Unless he's the lead guy, he's the bad guy. And as the bad guy, he dies a lot. El Gringo, it doesn't really fight that much in this movie, but it's still quite an interesting movie in my mind. More gunplay, actually, and that's not even that much. But from the producer of Die Hard and Lethal Weapon. It's nowhere near as good as any of those two movies are classics. This is not gonna be a classic, but it's still well worth checking out. Expendables 2, bad guy, killed. Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. Now, I loved the first Universal Soldier, and I even love the second Universal Soldier. But the second one where Van Damme came back, even though I know people don't like that all that much, I can't say I've really enjoyed these new batch of Universal Soldiers all that much. But the fight scenes in this one is just absolutely brutal. That alone makes it worth watching. Green Street 3. Now, I'm not really a football fan, so this was really a gamble when I picked this one up. There is a small fight scene here and there, but it is about hooligans, so yeah, I don't care that much for this one, sadly. And that's most definitely the case with this one. Legend of Hercules. You should have passed on this one, Scott. Like you're gonna watch this. But yeah. Bad guy. Guess what happens? Wolf Warrior. I actually quite enjoy this one. There's a little bad CGI here and there, but I love the two Wolf Warrior movies. But sadly again, Adkins is the bad guy. And need I say more? Close Range. Now go beyond the Undisputed series and Ninja series. I actually think this is my favorite Scott Adkins movie. Isaac Florentine and Scott is back with this one. And if you take Nowhere to Run with Van Damme, I actually compare those two a little bit. It's the same. It's somewhat the same premise with both Van Damme and Scott Adkins having to protect a family, and it's just, I actually think this is really good, much like Nowhere to Run. Jarhead 3. Now he's not the bad guy, but he's not the lead either. So again, sorry to spoil it. Brothers Grimsby, small role, bad guy. Hard Target 2. Now, nowhere near as good as the original Hard Target, but I didn't expect it to be going into it. I know this is a small budget movie, and I'm pretty sure I've seen him say they had 2-3 weeks to shoot this movie, so it's amazing that they can make a movie in that short a time. They must be exhausted after finishing up, but it's still a fun little action movie. Boyka, Undisputed 4. Finally, we got another Undisputed movie. Again, great fight scenes. But like I said, I'll still take Undisputed 3 as the better one. And it took forever to come out on Blu-ray. They finished it a while back, and the release date just kept getting pushed back. Doctor Strange. Small role, bad guy. Yeah. Eliminators, WWE made movie, and it actually has Wade Barrett. Wade must have still been with WWE back when this was made. But yeah, Wade's a hitman on the hunt for the undercover cop, Scott Adkins. Fun action movie. Savage Dog. Now, I like the movie, but I'm a little bit disappointed in the release. It is a US release, and it's a burn on demand movie, and it only has Dolby Digital 5.1 audio track. Come on, I know it's low budget, but still. American Assassin, not the bad guy, but not the lead. So again, a good movie. I actually quite enjoyed the movie. Last year we had this one. The year before that we had The Accountant with Ben Affleck. I wish those two movies would get more sequels. I was never that big a fan of the Bourne franchise, and yet we have 5 of those. And then most recently, Accident Man. Got this not too long ago. Fun. Good movie. Go out and buy this one. Support Scott Adkins. We want more, or I want more Accident Man movies. This is a franchise that he wants to create, and it's based on a comic book that he read. I haven't read it, so I don't know. But yeah, we want more of these. Even he wants more of it. So, that's it, my Scott Adkins collection. There is a few more movies out on Blu-ray with him in it that I haven't gotten around to getting just yet. And sadly, there's even way more where he's the bad guy, has a very minor role, and he gets killed. I don't know if I'll be getting those just yet. And even some that's only out on DVD. Why? But it's looking good for the upcoming year with his movies. There's a Chinese Zodiac, I think it was called, something like that. And then there's Triple Threat. I'm really looking forward to that. And I saw on Amazon Germany they had Payday, something like that, coming out in April. I've completely forgot the name now, but I think it's something like that. So there's a bunch of movies with Scott coming out, and it's amazing he's up for it to make this many movies. But I'm glad he's doing it. As long as I can keep getting more Scott Adkins movies, I'll buy them. So, with that, as usual, thanks for watching, and peace out.